there's a little old lady, and she kind of reminded me of my grandma. And I was going to walk over to her, and Coach Hardy gets with her and says, stand up to her. I'm like, okay, I got to find someone else. Well, there's a little old lady sitting right behind her. So I walk up to her, and she's a little skinny lady with silver hair, has the same name as my mom. And my mom is a little skinny lady with silver hair. And she was really sweet, and it just blew me away. Hortense. Very uncommon name. And we always called my mom Tinsy. Okay? But the really cool part was, growing up, our next door neighbor was like my dad's best friend, and his wife's maiden name was Tennyson. Well, guess what Miss Hortense's last name was? Hortense Tennyson.
Wow.
That just really blew me away. And something else, coming on these trips is so important to be prayed up. And we all know that. And if you think about how cool it is that, first of all, we get to have conversations with the God of the universe who made everything, made us for a purpose. And the second cool part about that is he responds to us. And I've always been taught that there's 3 responses to prayer: no, yes, and wait. And the waiting is harder than the no. It actually is, it really is. And just like Alex said with the patience, for its perfect work to be completed, you might never get the answer until you get to glory. And that's something that really, really grows you. Because when you don't get your way, when you were a kid and you didn't get your way, what you do? You threw a fit. And the older you got, and then you didn't get your way, well, the fit didn't get me anywhere, so I needed to be quiet. As you can tell a lot about a person's spiritual maturity in their prayer life. And you'll hear people, I hear people in our church who are just repetitive in their prayer, but then you'll hear people with passion, and are just truly, truly reaching out, talking to God, and connecting with Him. And I can tell you guys, just being a little bit of an outsider, besides being with the soccer program, I hear a lot of maturity in prayer in this room, especially younger people. And that's something to value and something to really hold on to, because it'll draw you closer to the Lord, and that maturity will grow in you, and that's where Christ is reflected in you. And that's what we're all about. That's our purpose, is Christ being a mirror image of Christ in life.